What is going on, everybody? David here, and today I got a brand new video for y'all. And this time it is a toy haul video, and this is a combination of a couple of visits here and there from various locations that I did over the course of 2 weeks or so. But anyways, I did stop at Retro Madness at two locations, the one in Bedford and then the one that's in Arlington, Texas. And also I made a stop at, let's see, what else? Smooth Trading Company. And I also did a stop at a place called the Antique Shop in Louisville, Texas. And also I got one package in that I want to share with you guys, so I'm going to include that as part of the haul too. It's an order from Walmart that I finally bit the bullet on because I needed it. Didn't want to pay the price that it was originally for. Well, not originally for, because it went up $10, I think. But anyways, we'll get into all that here a little bit later. But anyways, the first thing I want to show y'all is my first stop when I went to Retro Madness at their location in Bedford, Texas. So I did get 4 items from them from there, and all of these, well, one is complete, and the other 2 are missing a couple accessories, I think, each. Maybe one's missing one, I'm not sure. But anyways, the first one, well, first of all, let me go ahead and clarify all this. I did have a lot of things that I didn't want in my collection, or didn't need, it just didn't fit into what I'm trying to do with my collection anymore. So I was able to take it all to Retro Madness, and they took it all for a substantial amount of store credit. And I was very happy with the offer they gave me, and so I took it. And so I was able to use a little bit of my store credit for these items. So everything that you see from Retro, I was able to use store credit for. And still got a decent amount left, you know, because I was able to get some good deals on all this stuff. So very happy with everything that I have. So anyways, so enough of that. Where was I? Yes. So the first 3 items are Playmates Vintage Turtles, and then I have another item that's from Kenner. And I made the decision to go ahead and start diving deep into the vintage turtle lines. So what I'm trying to do here is just get the main 8-back turtles from the 8-back that Playmates, the original 8-backs that Playmates released, excuse me. And then going from there, trying to get all the side characters. Now all the rest of the turtles, like all the sports stuff, let's see what else, the party turtles, the wacky action, all that stuff. I would like to add those at some point, but my main focus is just mainly the original 8-back turtles that were released, and then the side characters like Ray Fillet, you know, Ground Chuck, you know, all those side characters, you know, because I want to build up that collection, and then later on, hopefully, get all the other stuff, you know. I guess you could say I'm going for the whole line, but not in one shot or anything. It's going to take some time, but anyways, jibber jabbering. So the first one I got is a complete Napoleon no, is it? This ain't Napoleon, is it? I can't even remember. Napoleon Bonfrog. I think that's his name. Heck, I don't remember. My mind's shot right now. So let's go ahead and open it up. I'm sure somebody is going to correct me. Alright. This can go trash. So we do have let's see. do have, there he is. There we go. So then he comes with his belt. And one thing I'm happy about is the fact that all the bombs are included, because sometimes you don't always get all the bombs. So very happy about that. And just put them over here because I know we're going to put out other stuff. And then we got his shield. Very cool. And here we got the sunglasses. And we got his little tongue action thing going here with his gun. So yep, he is 100% complete. And so the next one up is the next two, should I say, I got two of these Movie Turtle 3s figures. I'm going through the whole line. This line is pretty easy to come by. They're fairly inexpensive, so they're pretty easy to collect. It's not a big line at all. So you got the 4 turtles, and then you got April, you got the princess, and then you got her brother, and then you got the 2 villains, the Warlord and was Wallace, I think is his name, Wallace. And then you got the 2 horses, the sets for that, and then the catapult. So, like I said, not a very big line. So, let's go ahead and open up the princess first. So, she's missing one accessory. So, I originally thought it was complete, but it's not. So, she's only missing one accessory. So, sorry. So here we got the princess right here. Let's see. Trying to make sure that she's in a good stance. So, very good looking figure right here. So hopefully she can stand. That's if she was not able to. Why is she not standing? So, yeah, that sucks. Anyways, she's not going to want to stand right now, so well, we'll just put her in that position right there, like she's kicking something. So, there we go. We got the princess right there, and so here is her accessories. So here is her arrow, basket of arrows, and then that's the strap that you can put around her, so that way she can be able to have her arrows up there strapped on. Very cool. And here is her bow and arrow right here. There. Then here is her knife. And then, lastly but not least, here is her her little time machine thingamajig. So there. And the only thing that she's missing is her little deer antler thing. And April has it, so I'll show it to you so you can see what it looks like. It's like a little deer's antler dagger thing. So we're going to open up April next. So, and she's missing 2 items as well. She is missing her little sword and her little time thingamajig. So here is April herself. Let's see if she stands. Yep, she stands just fine. So there is April. there. And here is her little sack that she comes with. And then here is the 2-piece right here for her little staff with the dagger at the end. This apparently comes off, but when we can so you could tell that it comes off right there. It's connected there, so it's like a 2-piece thing. But she's missing her actual sword that she comes with and her time thing like that. And so here is the deer antler thing right here. So this is the one that the princess is missing, but hers is purple, so. But I'm sure we can find those on eBay for a pretty decent price. So those are the 3 turtles that Genghis Frog, that's what it is. That's who I'm thinking of. What did I say? Napoleon Bonafrog? That's the other, no, that wasn't it. Genghis Frog. So, my apologies. I knew it was one of those names. So here is my final pickup that I got from the Bedford location. This is the Kenner Snake Alien. I think this came in Series 2. He was one of the ones I was missing, so very happy. I think they threw this one in as an extra because he was in one of those little bins. So very surprised to see this exposed out in the open like that. So I snatched him up and it's still in great shape too. Because normally when you get these, because the plastic is so stiff and the wiring can be bad, that all this stuff can be cracked, wiring sticking out, because it is a bendy wire, but he bends solid, it's very good shape. He was really dirty when I got him too, dusty and grimy, had like fuzz all over it and stuff. So I gave him a warm soapy bath, so he's good as new, So very, very good condition. Very happy to have this. So now, with the exception of the KB exclusive stuff, I'm not focusing on that. I'm just focusing on the original lines for the time being. I know he has a repaint, for the KB line, but this is from Series 2. And now, since I got him, the only ones I'm missing now is the Queen Facehugger Alien and the Arachnid Alien, and then I will be completely caught up with the aliens on that portion, from the original line. So we'll just lay him like that for right now. Alright, so that is the haul portion for the Retro Madness in Bedford. So now we can move on to the haul portion from the Retro Madness in Arlington. So, I do collect these, this line, but I'm trying to get trying to go in order as much as I can. So, growing up, I was a huge Star Trek fan. I loved watching The Next Generation. I didn't watch the original series till later on, until they showed reruns. But me and my oldest sister, we enjoyed watching The Next Generation together. And then after that, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. She lost interest after that show came on because it didn't appeal to her, but I loved that one. Deep Space Nine is one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite out of the whole Star Trek series that they've produced so far. Haven't watched the new stuff. I did watch the new films. Really enjoyed those a lot, but I haven't watched Picard or I think there was another show as well that came out. Haven't watched any of that yet, but I would like to eventually. But anyways, so I picked up 3 carded Star Trek figures from Playmates, and then I picked up 1 Wildcats carded from Playmates as well. So we'll just go ahead and start with the Wildcats one. So this one I was able to snag Hell's Point. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hell's Point. I remember watching the cartoon series when it came out on television, and I just can't remember if that's how you pronounce his name or not. Hellspont or Hellspawn or Hell's Point, whatever. I know I'm butchering it, so. But anyways, he's the supreme ruler of the Demon Knights Empire. So, finally happy to finally land this guy. So, he will be coming down the package, so I probably will do a review on him at some point. And so that way I can add him to my Playmates Wildcats collection. And then, I know this is a large packaging, so it's kind of hard to really see everything. But, so here he is with the Demon Knight. So I've got these two now. And so now, I have these guys except for Zealot and Spartan. I do have Grifter, Maul, and Warblade. And once I start obtaining more of these, then we'll go through a collection together. So anyways, so here is Hell's Point. So let me know if I'm saying it right or not. And so now is the Star Trek stuff. So the first one I got is Data. And I open up all my Star Trek stuff as well. So very happy to get Data because I've been looking for him for the longest. So he's from the very first series. I think this is the 8-back, the original 10-back series. So all ones I'm missing now from series 1 is Picard and Riker. So I have all these others right here. So I just need a Riker and a card from the original 10-back. So we'll be opening him and adding him to the Playmate shelf, the Star Trek Playmate shelf. And then I did get a Riker, but this is not from the original 10-back. This is from the next line. I think this is like from series 2 or 3. So I do have a Picard from this line as well. So I pretty much almost have all of these. So basically, ones that I am missing is Data from this line, LaForge, Worf, Data in uniform, and Lieutenant Worf, this one. So basically I have all of the others except for these 5. So, but I'm slowly but surely, getting into finishing out current lines, or waves or series or however you want to put it. So very happy to have at least a Riker in the collection, whether it be from the original 10-back or the next series over. So then the next one up is from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I finally have a Quark. So, and I think they just threw this one in as well. So, these are pretty cheap. They don't sell like that. Because they mass produce these things. Few of them are pretty hard to come by, but majority of them you can easily get them for a few bucks. So, but anyways, I'm happy to finally have Quark. So now, I think they only did 2 series of Deep Space Nine. So this is the original 9-back. So I think I'm pretty much the only one I'm missing now is just Cisco. So I do have the rest of these. So once I get Cisco, then my original 9-back for the Deep Space Nine line will be complete. Then I can move forward to the next series for Deep Space Nine. Now I think series 2 is a lot of I guess you could say repaints. A lot of the same characters, but I do need his son I think is William Sisko. I think he's his son, Will Sisko, and a few other characters. So I probably won't get all of them, but then again, probably will. Anyway, so that is my pickups for the Retro Madness in Arlington. So that's exciting stuff right there. So a lot of vintage goodness right here. Very happy with everything. So then my trip to Retro Madness, and oh yeah, I forgot that I picked this up at Walmart as well. So Movie Trading Company, not Retro Madness. I just went over that haul. Duh. So I'll just quickly show you the pickup that I made a purchase at Walmart while I was there, picking up a few other things. So I was able to get this double feature. I love this movie, End of Watch. I always wanted to add it to the collection, but I never did. Then Home Front, that's a really good movie. I think that's one of Jason Statham's underrated films right there, in my opinion. So very happy to finally own these physical copies, you know. So can't wait to dive into this. Man, this is such a great movie. I remember watching it at the $2 theater back in the day. Back in the day. I miss going to the $2 theaters. Those were fun times. Me and my wife would just go there all the time, you know, and just watch movies that we missed in its initial releases. But, you know, I enjoy watching stuff in the comfort of my own home as well. So, anyways, very happy to have this double feature in the collection. So, we'll put that aside here. Yeah, right there. Then, my pickups from Movie Trading Company. I'm building up my wrestling catalog, my own WWE Network catalog. Now, some of these I've had before, but I sold them regrettably, but I'm finally adding these back. And these were some of the very first documentaries that they did before they started doing like the 2-disc, 3-disc, 4-disc and stuff, you know, at later dates. But the first one I got, I think this is brand new sealed, which is good, you know. From the Vault, and this is Shawn Michaels 2-DVD set. Love this set. This was before all the editing and all that stuff that they do now. And so, love getting stuff in its original content, you know. So, this is great stuff right here. Then, John Cena Word Life. Really like this one as well. So, very underrated in my opinion, this DVD right here. So, there you have to add that back to the collection. And the Stone Cold Truth. Now, Stone Cold had a lot of individual DVDs come out back in the day. So, trying to track them all down so I can have all of them. Yep. So, very happy to have this. So, that is the movie portion of the video DVD stuff. So let me go ahead and clear this stuff out. So let me know in the comments what you think about this stuff right here. Which one is your favorite out of the bunch? Did you like the Star Trek stuff? Did you like the Wildcats stuff or the DVD portion of it? Or did you like the Kenner Snake Alien? And the gimmick still works, you know. I mean, it sticks a little, but, you know, it still works for the most part. See, sometimes, you know, you have to kind of push it in there because it kind of gets stuck. But, I mean, yeah, this is awesome. Amazing stuff, you know. Or did you like any of the turtle stuff, the Princess April or Genghis Frog, you know. So let me go ahead and, the heck did I just say? Let me go ahead and remove this stuff out the way so we can get to the, before we do any of that, before I forget, and I stopped at a location. I know I've mentioned before in my last haul video that I did, and finally found them. I had to go to a antique shop in Louisville to pick them up because in the secondary market, this guy goes for $30+, you know, including shipping and tax and all that stuff in the secondary market. And a childhood friend of mine that I still talk to on a regular basis, he tagged me into something on Facebook, and one of the pictures that was shown had this particular figure in here. So I had to, even though it was kind of like an old post, but I was happy to notice that they had it there. So I didn't know if they were still going to have any available and stuff, because these are hot items, you know, because I couldn't find them out in the wild, you know. And I've even asked several of my friends to see if they can find them, and they couldn't find them, you know. But anyways, even though I paid probably $10 over retail, but it's $10 better over retail than as opposed double or maybe sometimes triple over retail. So that being said, without further ado, at the antique shop or outlet, I think that's what's called, the antique outlet, I was able to find me a Jake the Snake Roberts Motu WWE. So that hunt is over with now for this guy. So finally had him. So now I can do a proper review for this series, for series 4. So I do have all the rest of them, so I can actually finally do a video review on all 4 of them in one shot. So now I'm on a hunt for Wave 5 or Series 5. I do have Randy Savage, the Horde Ward Order of that, but I'm still looking for Ricky the Dragon, Becky Lynch, and Roddy Piper. Now the funny thing is, they were there at the antique shop, Wave 5, but they wanted double the retail plus tax and stuff, and I just can't justify that. As much as I want them, I want them that bad to pay for it, you know, that. But hopefully I'm able to find these guys out in the wild, you know. Hopefully they'll release more, because once that initial wave of that, Wave 5, was released, they were just ate up. You know, I was lucky to find that Randy Savage when I did. So it might be a while before they get another stock in. I mean, they might not ever get another stock in. At Canada, even gotten Wave 6 way before we even got Wave 5. So what are the odds of that happening? But anyways, the hunt shall continue for the rest of them. So now we can go ahead and clear this space out and open the box that I got from Walmart. Okay, so here is the large, oversized box that Walmart sent me that was unnecessary, because even though the item is a big item, it's not that big. I mean, Jesus. I mean, why would you pack it in this thing? But I guess the good thing about it is, since I'm kind of running low on it, I got more bubble wrapping, so I needed some more bubble wrapping. Anyways, let's go ahead and move this gigantuous of a box out of the way. So, go ahead and open it from the side, and let's go ahead and pull this out. I am super happy to finally add this to the collection. Like I said, this went up $10 or so, and didn't want to do it, but I had to do it because, you know, I needed it to add to the collection, because the gray skull ring was running out of space. And we got ourselves a Snake Mountain rattlesnake ring. So, yep. Pulled the trigger and bought this set. So happy that I did, you know. So now I have the Snake Mountain rattlesnake ring to go with my gray skull ring. So that way the villains can have their own rings and the heroes can have their own rings. So, very excited to do a review on this for you guys. Got a Hogan and got a Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's the only way you can be able to get those two figures, you know, unless if you want to willing to pay them separately on the secondary market. But they still have these in stock on Walmart.com if anybody's still interested in wanting to add. Just keep in mind, this was $40 $49.99 when it originally was up for pre-order, probably about a little over a year ago or so. But like I said, it went up $10, I think. But so if you're willing to pay that, then great. I just went ahead and did it just so I can get out the way. So anyways, so yeah, that is the haul portion of this video. That's gonna be it. Normally I would have everything set back up, but this thing's taking up the whole area, so you already know what I got. So comment down below what your favorite item is out of all of this stuff. Was it the Snake Mountain ring, or any of the Star Trek stuff, Jack the Snake, or any of the vintage stuff that I picked up? And words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.